I'm standing here with the strawberry towers. This is a place that I worked with one of the volunteers this morning. These strawberries are doing great. They're sending off a lot of runners. So we are trying to repot and get them in different pockets so that as the season goes on or into next season, we will have even more strawberry plants. The good news is that after all of our careful cultivation this year, we are finally this week going to have a measurable amount of strawberries to donate to the food bank. While we were working on these strawberries, there were so many runners that were going down and touching the ground. I know we did this last week, and I gave some of the strawberry plants to my volunteer that was helping out, and I did the same thing today because one of the funnest things about gardening and having a community garden is being able to share the plant knowledge, but also to share the plants, share the seed, share the fruit. It is behind the main and overarching goal of Poplar Village Gardens is to build community. I'm standing here next to the cooling shed, which is in the wash and pack area of our farm. And we're getting ready later on today to host a church group who's coming for a tour here, which is another opportunity to build community. I think that some of the really neat things that have happened this summer have been the connections that I've been able to make with either church groups or other entities and organizations who have come to the garden expressing some interest in what we are trying to build here. I don't know about you, but this would be the perfect place to just sit in the shade and contemplate pretty much anything. I'm really enjoying the picnic tables that we've installed down here in the lower orchard, and it has become a place where people can go to have meetings. We are probably going to meet out here with our church group this afternoon so that everyone can have a seat, be in the shade. It's just a nice relaxing and green area where people can come together, which is part of our goal. We just want to make spaces where people can come together. They can enjoy nature together, and I don't know what else. I'm standing next to our raspberry trellis. This one has been in the ground now for 3 years. This is the third summer. We actually found on YouTube a different way of trellising the raspberries, and that is going to be the work project for our volunteer work day next weekend. We are getting together as a community, and we are going to re-trellis these raspberries, and we're going to prepare the trellis for the red raspberries that we planted this spring. So in the raspberry trellis, what I'm actually standing in used to be an alley. This alley came in, it curved, it was very hard for delivery vehicles to get in, and what we ended up doing was we ended up petitioning the city to vacate this alley. So now the alley, as part of Poplar Village Gardens, and all of this mulch that's here is going to work to build up the soil so that it will make a more hospitable growing environment, and then we can plant some native grass seed or some white clover or something like that to make it a very lush green space in between the raspberry trellises. On this side we'll have the black raspberries, on this side are the red raspberries. Some of them did make it through this season, and some may yet come up again next spring.